Hey everyone, it's Tommy V from 81 Real Estate. Just want to make another video about some of our deals we've done over the years. This was a more standard deal that we did. My other video where I made $45,000 doing a wholesale deal and no work, that was an exception. That was kind of a lottery ticket deal that we were able to land, and it paid off big time. This one is a little more standard deal. We bought this property from a wholesaler. We renovated the property, we listed it for retail, and got the deal done. This was back in 2017, or when was this? This was back in 2015, apologies. 2015, and I was not as good about tracking our expenses and all those things like I am now because I was a brand new investor. This was only I believe it was the second house that we flipped. So we were still new, trying to figure out, we were still doing a lot of the work ourselves, trading our time for money. I'll make another video, maybe some pictures of me working at the house. I had hardwood floors that I got a sander from Home Depot and refinished, put the polyurethane, and it was a ton of work. There's just gonna be a breakdown of the numbers to show the profit that we made. So the house was Appleton Avenue, and this is the HUD 1. If you don't know how to read a HUD 1, I'll put a link down below to my other video where I show how you read a HUD 1 cash settlement. This came from a wholesaler. So the wholesaler put the property under contract for $65,000, and they wanted a $5,000 assignment fee. So the wholesaler made $5,000 off of this deal. So at the end of the day, the seller, the wholesaler, he made $4,000 at the end of the day. Me, I had to put up $70,340 to purchase the property. So that was our cost basis to start. This is a spreadsheet kind of going through some of the repairs, and it came around to $40,000. Again, we were not as good at tracking it, and I did a ton of the work on this house. I mean, long days, long nights, a ton of work. And we purchased this house in the December of 2017. Once the house was completed, we listed it up for sale, and we were able to sell it in May of 2018 for the sale price of $137,000. Wow, 137 down to 70. Well, we had all of our renovation costs, and there's obviously costs when you sell a property. So the bottom line, after going through all these title fees and all this stuff going on, is due to the seller. So this is our deposit into our bank account when it was all said and done, $129,500. So just some quick math: 129,000 minus the purchase price, 70,000 minus 40,000 in repairs. Our profit was $17,214.35, roughly. Again, I was not great at doing the numbers back then. I recall it being around 18,000. But it was a great deal. We were able to buy it, complete it. Took us about 5 months from purchasing it, fixing it, and then selling it, which is, an okay time for a beginner investor. Obviously, we've gotten a lot faster over the years as we've learned how to line things up ahead of time and hire out all the trades. If you want to know how you can renovate houses and do it confidently and avoid these beginner mistakes like not tracking your expenses, not knowing what your cost basis is, not knowing how to use appreciation, depreciation, all those things to help keep more money in your pocket, please leave a comment below. I'm going to be leaving links to some of my helpful tools like that spreadsheet that I showed, which has had many upgrades and is much more comprehensive now than it was way back in 2015 or back a long time ago. Thank you for your time.